If you gotta worry about being cheated on by your partner, just leave them.
Yeah.
I gave my heart to her, and I'm good. Look at them lips. They were made for me to kiss. Made for me to marry.
Yeah, I like how you dress when you work in the bank.
Yeah? I'd love to make a deposit for you.
I am you, you are me.
Yeah?
We're one.
Look at you. You're a little wholesome. That's my little wholesome princess right there.
Guys, I've had a long day.
You know, you better have another long night. Hey everyone, it's Dato and
Mira.
And today we're actually going to have a nice little anniversary dinner with you guys, and we're going to play a fun game where we answer questions and see if we know our partner pretty well, because guess what? This is our first year anniversary as a married couple.
Yeah,
can you believe it?
It's our second year being married.
Well, this is our first anniversary being a married couple.
It's our second year being married.
But it's our first anniversary being a married couple.
It's our second year anniversary.
I'm lying. I want to make sure you're paying attention.
Of course I always pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
So we're going to have 7 questions. One question is just going to be for both of us. And then each other question is going to focus on either Vera or me.
Yeah.
Now the question is, are you guys ready? Because I know I'm ready to chow down on this damn piece. I've been hungry all day long.
Guys, we are hungry. And I know you guys are probably wondering where Enzo is. Enzo is sleeping.
Well, nevertheless, let's go ahead and serve ourselves up some sparkling rosé. There's no alcohol in there for those that know that she does breast pump. Even if you do breast pump, you can still drink alcohol. But today, I mean, obviously you got to pump and dump. But today we're not drinking any alcohol at all.
Yeah, guys, I'm so excited. We're hungry. We've had a long day today.
Yes, we have. It is time to chow.
Being a parent is not easy.
I gotta ask you a quick question, baby girl.
But we're doing a good job at it, right?
Yeah, we're doing a great job. Speaking of being parents, being married, since this is a nice anniversary as parents, this is our first anniversary as parents, but our second anniversary, go ahead. I just want to ask you, 2 years in of being married together, damn near 4 years in of being with you, are you still happy and satisfied that you chose the right partner? Or do you feel like you're missing something in your life? You better answer this correctly.
What are you? Guys, don't let this game. I think it's because he's dressed in all black. He's trying to act like he's tough.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
I got that blackout right now.
I know you're talking to me.
I guess
But
not.
if we have to be honest, and keep it real, I'm very happy.
You're very happy?
Yeah.
Yeah? What makes you happy?
The reason I'm happy is because we just fit in each other's world so perfectly. And we're able to coexist. We're able to speak to each other freely. And we don't judge each other. And we support each other in everything we want to do. Even though we might not understand it, we still support each other.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And I don't have any like anxiety about you whatsoever, like in terms of, oh, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and not love me, or you're gonna cheat on me. Like that's not even.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about none of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't got time, interest, desire for any of that life. I gave my heart to her, and I'm good. I got my family. I just want to enjoy my life now and keep it clean. I ain't trying to make no problems for myself no more.
But what about you, though?
I love this damn pizza.
Sure, I'm so hungry.
No, really, I feel like, you know, I didn't know I was ever going to get married. I've told you guys this many a times. And so for me to have gotten married and feel like things are still working so great is a testament as to why I waited for this. Because everybody knows the first year in a relationship is always awesome. You know what I mean? Unless you really got issues, it's always awesome. There's so many butterfly feelings and great things, and you might see like red flags or whatever, and you just like wave them off because all the other stuff makes you feel great. Then you get into the year 2, and year 2 is when things start to break down. But that's not the end of it. That's not where things start to get really hard. You know what I mean? It's that longevity run. Once you start to run out of things to say, run out of like, hey, what did you do when you were 4 years old? What did you do when you were in high school?
When the butterflies fade away.
Yeah, once you can call them on their bullshit, you know what I mean? Once you see all of that stuff and now you realize who they are, you still love them, but you now know when they're trying to play you and stuff like that. And that's when you start to build more strength and more trust. That's when trust is actually being built. People think you get trust in the first year. You get trust in the second year, because that's when your guard's down now. You know what I mean? That's when you see the real person.
Yeah,
And now now you're able to really decide, okay, is this person trustworthy? Is this person here for me? Yada, yada, yada. Around that time is when I start to see differently in past relationships. I'm okay with saying that. I would start to see these women differently. With this woman, I don't see her like that.
Yeah, I remember one day you came up to me. It was so random, and you just realized that we've been together for over 3 years, and you still want to be with me. But in your past relationship, you were done.
I was done. I might have been around. I was done. And you can tell I was done. There was absolutely no interest in anything that they would say or do. With her, I may not relate to everything that she talks about. I may not relate to all of her problems or the things she's gone through in her past, but I want to talk to her. I want to know more about her and understand how she's feeling and get through those moments. When we have fights, because we're not a perfect couple, the only feeling I really have, obviously, you know, I feel remorse when I'm wrong and stuff like that, but is it, I want us to get to a good place again, because I love us when we're in that place. So, cheers to more years, right? Well,
Oh yeah, I'm just supposed to drink.
let's get started with this game and have a little bit of fun. Little man is sleeping. Don't want to jinx him waking up anytime soon.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, first question. This is for both of us. Who is the better kisser? You ready? Her.
Me.
Of course. Look at them lips. They were made for me to kiss. Made for me to marry. All right, these next couple questions are going to be interesting because it's going to be directed towards either me or her, in which means the opposite person is going to have to give their answer, and then the correct person is going to have to tell them if they're correct or not. So, okay, the first question is actually for me. So I'm going to let Vera ask you that question.
What's my favorite thing about myself?
That's an easy answer. All of this. All of this.
My face?
Staring at herself, taking little pictures of herself, looking at herself all day long, dancing in the mirror. Obviously, she looks better when she does it. It is you.
So my favorite thing about myself is me. Yeah, I love myself.
Yeah, you love yourself unconditionally.
Yeah.
To the end of the day, she will love herself, and that's actually a beautiful thing. People, you need to love yourselves, okay? Because if you don't love yourself, you're not gonna vibe in the world. You're gonna be asking for too much from people. What is my shoe size? And don't give me no roundabout. There's a specific number, and I'll wear other sizes if certain things aren't available. But there's a specific number that is a perfect size for me.
Bigfoot. All right.
Size of her head.
Boy. Your shoe size is 12.5, but most of your shoes are size 13. No?
That is correct. It's
Because I know my
BS.
husband.
It's BS. Straight up BS.
What's the BS?
How do you know me so well?
I am you, you are me.
Yeah.
We are one. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, what will it be?
Plantain chips. That or popcorn. This woman, literally, we are on vacation, and I had to go to Walmart just to get her some oil and popcorn kernels. And then she burnt the first batch and recooked another batch because she had to have her popcorn.
You burned it. My husband is a great cook, but he cannot popcorn.
Well,
Make
here's
it
the
make sense.
Here's the thing. I once saw a video
This is crazy.
where women, when they get married, they act dumb so that the man makes a lot of decisions. I'm sure you guys have seen this video that was on TikTok or Reels or whatever. Guys do the same thing too.
So what?
Yeah, when there's something we don't want to do, it has nothing to do with if we're able to do it or not. We will purposefully do it bad or purposely do it stupidly to make you feel like, damn, the only way I'm going to get it done right is if I do it. And you'll never know because there are things that we will do and then years later we can't do it no more and you'll be confused. And then all of a sudden we can do it again.
So you tell me that you do all the hard stuff but you don't want the popcorn? Does that make sense?
What happened?
You don't want the popcorn?
What do you mean?
Whatever.
I'm good. I was going to get her a bag of popcorn, but she wants that kernel, so you could put it in a pot.
I don't want the one you microwave. I
fancy.
want the kernel that I pop myself. It's healthier.
Because you don't put no flavoring in it.
I don't like flavor. I like my stuff plain.
Popcorn is meant to eat with butter. Or salt.
No.
Or a little shredded cheese or powdered cheese.
Fats and sugars. And I have to watch my weight because I've gained a lot of weight since I gave birth.
I can appreciate that. But your taste in popcorn is basic.
Guys, it's crazy because I eat healthier than him, but he's the one losing all the weight. You guys, this man, don't believe what you see. This guy doesn't eat healthy. People have been commenting about your weight. How do you feel about that?
I want to know what's wrong with losing weight.
They're not saying that something is wrong with losing weight, but
one thing I know is I've always had people talk about my weight because I was always a size that was not like normal. I was always bigger. And so people always found a reason to talk about my weight.
Yeah.
And so now as somebody who's a normal size, like I'm not like super skinny, I'm not like super fat, I'm just like average size or whatever, kind of like a dad bod a little bit. What is your goal in asking the question about that? Now, if you're interested in my health, seriously, then you would probably want us to talk about it ourselves. What is the intent on the question is really what I want to know, because what does that do for you? Now, if you ask...
Some people are like, oh, good for you, but some people, they're doing weird comments.
It's how you ask the question, you know what I mean? Oh, what's going on? Why is Tato losing weight? I hope he's okay, yada, yada, yada. There's certain things you can say that just seems, I just want to make sure he's okay. And there's certain other things that people will say that makes it seem like you're starving me, that makes it seem like I'm sick, that makes it seem like it's a problem that I've lost weight. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you would never ask a woman about her weight, so why are you asking me? If we're in this world of equality, like, why are you worried about my weight? Again, I'm healthy, so you don't have to worry about anything, you know, bad coming from it. But I just want to know what the intent is behind the question. What makes me laugh is
when people associate your weight loss with me, as if when I met you, you were not a bigger guy, and I decided to date you. As if your weight has been a problem for me. But yeah, Tato is fine. He's not sick.
Yep.
He just
I am fine, aren't I?
Yeah, you're very fine. You're my husband. I don't date men that are not fine.
No, this woman is fine. Look at her. Show me your pants. Look at this woman. Woo. Now, I hope my wife really knows me, because this isn't a hard question at all. What's Tato's most prized possession or item that I would save in a fire? Obviously not including my wife and son. Of course they would be saved.
An item?
What is my most prized possession?
Kaden.
Okay, obviously without my family members. Because Kaden's not a possession. He's a living thing. It's an item. An item is an inanimate object. Something that's not alive. Like, I'm gonna save, obviously, all the heartbeats in the house.
You didn't mention Kaden.
Because they don't really know Kaden like that. I will save my wife, my son, and my cat. But after that...
the drive where you have all your movies saved. I got it.
I have the entire MCU catalog, the entire DECU catalog, the entire Star Wars catalog. I have video game movies like Pokemon, everything stored on this hard drive. This hard drive not only has that information, but it also has my entire portfolio from California.
So was that right?
Yes, you were correct. A close second would be the laptop, and then the third would be my PS5.
But the drive is the number one.
I tell people, Mark, if you're watching this video, that if I were to survive the apocalypse, I would become the media house, because my hard drive has everything relating to pop culture from 2000 to 2023.
Every 2 weeks he talks about an apocalypse that's never gonna happen.
Actually, fun fact, when I was around 20-ish, 21, I used to work at the bank, and I realized I was living a mundane lifestyle and I wasn't happy. But every morning when I would drive to work, because I was so like miserable with the lifestyle, that I would envision apocalypses happening on the way to work. And one day that was like the sign, okay, you're doing something every day that's leading you down a path of extreme unhappiness.
And boredom.
And boredom, yes. You know, working at the bank was something else, but it was not nearly as fun as it should have been.
Yeah, I like how you dress when you work in the bank.
Yeah, have the little button
I
ups.
would love to come and make a deposit.
Yeah? I'd love to make a deposit for you.
Whatever.
You gonna make a withdrawal. Hey! Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting question.
How many exes do I have? But then what do you consider an ex? Someone you had a full-on relationship with?
No. An ex is somebody you were exclusive with. Whether that was dating, a long-term serious relationship, somebody you legit went out with.
Like in a relationship?
Like, no. If you went to a dinner date with somebody and that was the last time you saw them, that's not with somebody. But if you legit were committed to somebody emotionally, you thought of them as somebody that was special to you, you're with somebody.
Wait, calm down. Calm down.
I mean, you're trying to make it seem like this is a confusing question. How confusing is it to understand if you dated somebody or not?
Why are you triggered? Calm down. Why am I asking?
You're making it seem like you got like a number of 20, you're trying to dwindle down to 2.
No.
But y'all understand, I am not allowed to talk to somebody else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, if you do talk to somebody else, that's just you being dirty. But the understanding that this is a person that I'm supposed to respect in some kind of capacity, which means that they're an ex.
Alright, so how many exes do I have?
That's a great question now. I don't even know how to answer that anymore.
1. Why?
Because maybe there's some hidden details you never told me about. I don't know about your exes in freaking France and stuff. What is it, Belgium? Don't tell me. I'm going to give her a number 8.
No.
It's too low?
So high. What do you mean it's too low? Are you crazy?
What's your number?
I'll give you another chance. Exes, let me think.
Exes.
So I was in a relationship with the person.
You were in, whether that relationship lasted for a week
I know.
or not.
I know.
You know what a relationship is. You know what an ex is. You know when
Yeah,
you
I know.
consider somebody.
Okay, I know,
when
I
you
know.
tell that don't call me again. That is an ex. Okay? When you tell that I don't want to see your face. That is an ex.
What is this man, because he's wearing black, he's trying to act like he's in the mafia. Okay. I'll give you another chance.
3?
4.
4?
Because I'm counting Belgium, Gambia, and then yeah.
So you have 1 in each country?
1 in Belgium, 2 in Gambia, and then 1 year.
That's it? I thought you said you went on some dates with some people. What about the Serb?
I was in a relationship when I did.
Look at you. You're a little wholesome. That's my little wholesome princess right there.
I know how many exes you have.
How many exes do I have?
I think 5.
Going all the way back? I actually don't know the number.
Oh yeah, because I know 5 that you told me about. He's not so wholesome, guys. He's lived with how many women? What's wrong with you? This guy physically moved in with different women during the course of his life, like 5 women. 8 exes? And you lived with how many? 5?
I lived with only 3.
Really?
Those are the serious exes. There are still exes. I had some high school girlfriends, some summer girlfriends.
So in America, I've only had 1 ex, and you've had like a plethora of exes.
I had no choice. You know, I could have gotten an ex from the Dominican Republic. She wanted me to marry her and I was gonna get like $10,000 or $12,000, something like that.
That's fraud.
I was only 14 or 15 years old.
They're going to arrest you.
But I didn't do it. You know what I mean?
know.
But I could have had another ex up on my sleeve.
Okay,
Because
so
you know I wouldn't have stayed married to her.
Like that. Who cares?
Okay, all right, fine. This is gonna be juicy.
Are you gonna ask me? Yeah. Go ahead.
You guys ready for this one? What is Tato most likely to argue about? Answer the question, woman.
What you're most likely to argue about? Man,
And I'm thinking about a couple different things.
this man, he loves to argue about inequality between men and women. Am I wrong?
It is the truth. Only because my position in these arguments is not that men need to be respected or cared for. I acknowledge in a lot of the arguments we have that men have done some shitty things. But one thing I don't stand for is just because it's your turn to go crazy on someone, you do so. The whole 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I want to know the full story before I say anything. And as a man who's been in some relationships where I have been treated some type of way by women who would use their voice to make it seem like I was a terrible person, when you actually got the details, you'd find out that was not the case. It's made me feel like I need to stand for that POV in the argument. And if at that point it turns out that person is a bad guy, I will back down. I won't hold up like, no, he's a guy, I need to keep him, held up in the position. Men and women both have every right to feel emotions and talk about what they went through. But some people believe in equality, and some people act like they believe in equality. Equality goes both ways. Just because you're a man does not mean you're supposed to hold your feelings and repress them. Does not mean you're supposed to just carry everything. But a lot of people do that. They believe in that lifestyle, and so it creates a little bit of pressure, it creates a little bit of tension. But I believe in equality. I believe in, I'm obviously going to provide for my family, but if something were to happen to me, I expect my wife to step up and provide for our family, because I cannot. That's equality. That's knowing that we both got each other's back, that we're both going to treat each other fairly, and we know what we can do for each other and not expect anything else. And then I'm good to go. But I will speak up. You're wrong. I will speak up for men, because I don't want them to just be shadowed just because they did shit and now every single man has to pay for it.
So you're an advocate for men?
I'm an advocate for men until the man is a problem.
Guys, you see, I know my husband well. I answered every question.
I gave y'all a lot about that.
Alright, so I won. What do I win? You had one wrong. I passed everything.
Well,
can we go to the jacuzzi?
Yeah, you want to get wet?
Yeah. Are we taking them with us?
Y'all want to come on to the jacuzzi?
Yeah, let's go.
Give us a thumbs up if you want to go to the jacuzzi.
I need to relax, guys. I've had a long day.
Yeah, you better have another long night.
This one is crazy.
Alright, guys. We'll see you in just a moment.
No sé quién te dejó, pero amor créelo, que en un par de vidas ese sería yo. Te tiene que doler, pero ya déjalo, que él no es como todos y nadie es como yo. Si tú estás loco, te pongo high, tremendo flow. Ready por go, tú solo caes, mi caramelo, melo. Nadie sabe tan rico como tú, como tú, como tú, como tú, baby. Yeah. Y el que mata con esa actitud te porta mal, yeah. Que solo le haga el favor, lo que el corazón, pero no le da. Dice que no quiere amor, solo un calentón, pues todo se le da. Después de esa noche como te guayé, mandate un DM rápido y es que llevé el coro abierto, el Durex y...
Yeah, hot tub, baby.
People get pregnant because they be hot tub.
Yeah, right.
Palari, que se me quema, baby. Yeah. Nadie sabe tan rico como tú, como tú, como tú, como tú, baby. Yeah. Y el que mata con esa actitud te porta mal.
Seriously, thank you all for watching this video today. As you can tell, I am the host because I am the host with the mostest.
Anyways, guys, this man is not well.
Not well at all.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, let me stop. I hope next... Why are you so tall? I hope next year will be... I mean, I know for sure we're still going to be together next year. Next year, we'll give you guys an update on 3 years marriage.
Yes.
So it's just a fun journey, going through life with you.
This must be what Enzo feels like. The way I'm like rolling around in the water. How he be rolling around all the time in the bed.
Yeah.
This is what he feels like the way I'm rolling around in this water. The buoyancy. Alright, bye.
I guess you guys, we can tell we're such parents. We cannot stop talking about Enzo.
Right?
Yeah.
He's our life.
Yeah, everything. But yeah, guys, we really appreciate your support. I'm so glad I found my person, Honestly, if you're in a toxic relationship, it's really not worth your time. There's always going to be someone for you. You just have to be patient and,
know what you want and go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't settle.
Because in life, there are more things to worry about than getting cheated on.
Yeah. Literally, if you gotta worry about being cheated on by your partner, just leave them.
Yeah.
It's too much of a headache trying to live that life, walk that minefield.
Like, it's so childish, man. Come on, people need to grow up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wish you guys all the best. Thank you guys so much for your support. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Deuces.